I've never met the owner, never met anyone.
That's the hospital. Change this one up.
Doctor said it.
Okay, so what I have planned for today, other than chatting and connecting and saying hello and hey and how's everybody doing, it's a Monday, so that can either be good or bad. um, I am working with some images of some gnomes, and honestly, I wasn't really a fan, I guess, of gnomes, but I do have to admit that these pages are really quite nice. I like the um, mixed media type background on them, and I can't even imagine how long they took to create, but they're really adorable. This one is super cute with the bear on it. And this one I love because I love the berries. And this one. I love that the creator puts some teal and yellow in it, and for fall that just, looks really nice. So what I was going to do today is actually I have some cardboard, recyclable cardboard, and I cut it down to a couple sizes that would be manageable. And I'm thinking that I'm going to try to position the cardboard so that I get kind of a gnome image, but he doesn't necessarily have to be on each page. So like right here, I love this house. I'm debating on whether I just want to cut this. Well, it's not actually a house. It's a door. But I like it because it's cute enough that it could be considered a house. But the whole thing is not going to fit on my page. So let me think of what I could do. I could probably... Okay. So this page here is pretty plain. And I could definitely cut this out. Cover this. Let's just take a wing at this and see what happens. Okay. Okay, that's actually fine where I put it. And I'm going to cut the edges off. I'm going to use my X-Acto if I can find my roller. Eek! Where's my roller? I had to move, oh, here it is. I had to move some stuff on my messy desk because I was using my computer. If you're here and you want to say hello, 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 that would be great. It's always nice to meet new crafty friends and share things that we do. Hi, McBeans. So I don't think I've had the pleasure of meeting you before, but I've seen some of your coloring challenges, I think, from Kitty. So that's fun. I'm not a colorist yet. I do have a few coloring books. So I am thinking on it, but I'm not very good with colored pencils. And to be perfectly honest with you, other than like coloring in something with watercolor, I really haven't done any coloring in for a long time. We used to color when I was a kid. Oh, that's fun. Well, I would love to participate in your next one. If you want to add me, I'd be happy to, and we can add each other, and that way we can stay in contact. I'm going to make you a moderator. That way, if there are people that you want to connect with, you can just tap on their little icon and go to their page. Oh, my desk looks terrible. This looks terrible. Okay, so I cut out this little gnome walking through the forest, but I'm not going to keep the gnome on there because these images are totally gnome overload, and I don't want all of them being gnomes. So what I'm going to do is cut out this little door on here that kind of reminds me of a little tiny house because of its roof. So I'm going to cut this out. You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm taking some cardboard pieces that I cut. Hi, Joni. How are you? So good to see you. Oh, it is about that time, dinner time. So what I'm doing basically is thank you for stopping, Joni. I appreciate it. But I'm doing like a little fall. It's kind of like a flip type thing. Kind of like a flip journal that you can either use it as a flip journal, and I'll show you after I'm done, or you can use it as a hanger to put in your kitchen or on your door or whatever. Not on your outside door, only if you have an inside door, because it might get wet. So I'm going to add this little house here, and I'm okay with it sticking out the top. I think that's cute. So I'm going to put this on here. And hi, Kitty. How are you doing today? I was watching your video last night of what you had colored in August and your other coloring books you have, and they're so pretty. I'm just gonna have to break down and do it instead of being crazy about it. So I have these little guys that I thought I would put on here. So I have this one that's small. Oh, is it still hot? Yeah. Well, we are not having hot weather right now. We're having rain. So I want to put a gnome on the front, but I wanted to create like this, kind of a 3D effect so that it looks kind of like I've put a couple different layers on it. It won't come out 3D, but you know what I mean. So let me show you my little gnome guys. Okay, let me put this lamp up a tiny bit. It keeps flopping. So I have this one right here, which he's very cute. I have, if we don't like going with the gnomes, I have this girl who is very cute. And even this little girl, she kind of reminds me in her face like a Raggedy Ann, but not exactly. I think Raggedy Ann and Andy would be a really cute thing for fall. What do you guys think? So should I use a girl or should I use a gnome? Let me see what this one would, how tall this one is. Okay, she would fit on here. I think I'm going to use this lady because I like that she's not all a gnome. So I thought I'd come on today for a little bit because Martha is off to her concert. And I know she'll enjoy that because she doesn't get out very much. So I thought I'd stay on for a little bit in case anybody wanted to hang out. Kitty, did you all get any damage from the hurricane? Or did it not come? Yeah, I know. She needs to have some fun, huh? She's such a dear soul. I know she uploaded some stuff today, I guess, before she had to head out. So, I should have done this live a little bit earlier, I think. Oh, yeah, rain. I think we're still getting residual rain from it coming up the coast. So, we used to vacation in the Outer Banks a lot, and it was really devastating there. And any of the homes that are right on the beach, if the storm takes them away, I think there's some kind of rule that they're not allowed to rebuild them again. So that doesn't, I mean, if that washes it completely away, I mean, for goodness sake, what would you have to start with? You'd have to rebuild a whole new house. My brother lives in Florida now. I'm not sure where he's located exactly. I think it's Sebring, but I'm not sure. So I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing to cut. So I hope I don't chop this all up and make it look weird. Are you coloring today, Kitty? Or beans, are you coloring today? Oh, okay. Gotta keep up your skills, girl. You gotta color a little bit each day. So if you all, I have a challenge or collab or whatever you would like to call it for the month of October for breast cancer awareness. So if you all would be interested, I am uploading a video. I'm not sure how long. Shouldn't take very long to upload because it's not very long, but I also have a community post about it. Okay, so this lady is cut out. Oh, you're coloring Halloween pages? Yes, and in the collaboration, I put a little bit of, you know, things in there for everybody. People who like to color, people who like to do greeting cards. So there's a little bit for everybody to participate in, I think. So it should be good. Okay, so I'm going to put my little lady on here so that she can be in front of the house. That's so cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Beans. I just wanted to do something because my friend who passed away a few days ago, she actually passed away more than likely from cancer. She had cancer, she beat cancer, and then it came back. And she and I were in contact almost every day because, we would encourage each other because I have some health issues, but I don't have cancer. Anyway, I didn't even know she was in the hospital or had gone to the hospital or anything. So she did, and evidently she passed away very quickly. And something makes me think that the cancer was much more than what she led me to believe. So, not that she was trying to not tell me the truth. She probably just didn't want me to know because she's that kind of genuine person. So I was thinking about using this sheer ribbon. It's sheer, but it's very fally because it's kind of like an orange and yellow plaid. And I have a bit of it. So what you do to make your little hanger is you put your fabric or you put your ribbon on the back. Let me see if I can get my glitter glue to function. I don't have that amazing nozzle. That amazing nozzle. So I went ahead and subscribed to your channel. Hi, Lynn. How are you doing today? Welcome. So I would assume from your name that you love journals. You do junk journaling? Come on, glue. Stop being silly. Stop being silly. I don't remember what I poked it with last time. Let me see. Oh. Okay, kitty. Thank you. So what's the I guess part, Lynn? And by the way, I'm adding you as a moderator because you will be able to tap on anybody else in the chat. Oh, that's very cool. I love creative journaling as well. I like doing things other than the standard junk journaling. I like to do um mixed media and things like that. Oh, very nice. Well, we have some um colorists in the chat. I don't know if you already know them. Oh, okay. Very nice. Well, one of the reasons that I have my lives, not only to show you something artistic, but to also invite you to follow any of the other folks in the chat. So if that's something you would like to do, you can certainly do that. Okay, so this one, I'm wondering what it would be like. Oh, what do you mean? Tell us about your coloring, dear. Well, you know what? One of the things that I really like about the people that I've met in the coloring community, there's all different skill levels. So what you may consider a mess up, you know, doesn't necessarily mean that anybody's going to say, because they are doing their best when they're coloring too. So there's all different, and I think the more you color, the better you get. Okay. Understood. Okay, Kitty, I took care of that. There is no one that I'm going to allow on my channel that bullies other people. So, there we go. It's okay. It doesn't have to be You don't have to explain. Just by letting me know that that happened, it allows me to keep our chat healthy and happy. And also, you're my friend and I don't want anyone doing that to my friends. So, no explanation needed, dear. Okay, and if you don't have like an ink pad or anything to ink around the edges, that's okay. You don't need to have anything like that. I just like to do it because when I cut, I sometimes, like when it's the time of day where I can't see super well, it takes away some of that rough cutting or whatever I may have going on. So okay, the next one. How did I attach this? Such a dummy. I can't see. Okay. Let me make a little adjustment. I need to make a little adjustment. Okay. So if you're wondering what I did, I glued this ribbon on the wrong side. I glued it on the back side instead of on the front side, so then you can't see the pretty ribbon part. Derp. Now, ding dang it, I'm beginning to think that there is no front and back. So this time it's staying. This looks like the front. Okay. So this time it's staying, whether it is right or wrong. Oh, pink paper? Yeah, you don't have to do it on pink paper. You just have to have a pink ribbon on it of some sort, either like draw one or add a little pink bow, or if you have a sticker that looks like a pink bow, anything basically you can use. And thank you, Kitty. Okay, I'm going to put this one on here, and I'm hoping that the glue stick will be enough to hold it. Let me see if I have any washi that I can put over it to just help it stick. Kitty, did my video upload, or are you just looking at my community page? Oh, okay. Thank you. That's the only other one I have. Let me see. No, what's this one here? Okay, this is the one with the little bear, and I think he is so cute, but he's not going to fit on there. So I'm going to cut him out and put him on one of the pages. So I think he's so cute. His hat. He's a bear gnome. I'm going to... I need to keep myself a little tiny bit organized here. Okay, so on that one, I want to have I wanted to have a mushroom. Mushroom. Okay, so this one, that one would probably be better, but I would like to have a taller one. So let me try this one. Okay, so I'm cutting out this little mushroom and I'm going to put it on the one with the bear, and hopefully this will look cute. I like mushrooms in art. Well, I like to eat mushrooms too, actually. So, I think I'm going to cut off this grass because I can't really see to cut it out properly. And I think I need to take some ink on this and just fix it up a little bit. And I want to put it kind of behind the beer. Okay. So let me put this one down first. Right here. And it's okay if it's up a little farther because I'll create a line for it then. And then I want to put the bear right here. And let me ink him a little bit. Are you all like bored out of your skulls? It's okay. I could do some singing, but I think that would definitely run you all off. So I'm not going to do any of that. Okay, so there's panel number 2. And then we're going to add this panel. And I need to find out what I'm going to cover that one with. Hi, Miss Bell. How are you doing today? I was watching one of your videos of your beautiful diamond paintings that you got from Amazon. I admire anybody that can do diamond painting because I sure can't. Okay, let me see here what I want to do with this one. Do I want to... Okay, let me make sure I'm doing these. Thank you, Miss Bell. And what I'm doing is I'm actually making, it's a little hanger, so you can hang it if you'd like, but you can also fold it up and put it in a journal also as like a little surprise in a pocket because it kind of flips out. So not flips out as in crazy flips out, but flips out. I wish this kit had birds in it. I think that would be very cute. But I didn't see any birds. And I didn't really have anything else fallish in mind, so gnomes it is. Even though, like, I like gnomes, but we were talking about that the other night within like small doses. You can get gnome overload, I think. Some people love them so much and they collect them and they have them in their yard and all kinds of fun stuff. I think my sister-in-law likes them. They are very cute. They are very cute. So this one has a gnome on it because we can't not have a gnome. So he's just right here over on the edge, and it almost makes me think it looks like he's in a bird nest. So I'll show you in a second. Okay, so it kind of looks like he's in a bird's nest. So let's see. He needs something to go with him. Oh, they got something on it to reprint it. I think there was one here that had a little house. A little house or boots or another mushroom. I think I'll do the house. Anyone have a suggestion? Are you guys okay with the house? I'm going to change scissors. I think these will cut better. One of the things I do enjoy doing is fussy cutting. Unless they're like super intricate. And then I'm like, I'm just going to cut this off. I'm just going to cut this off because it's too much for me to try to cut out. What did I do here? I need to adjust my light again. Give me a moment. Just a moment of your time, please. Okay, stay there, lamp. That's much better. It needed to be at a higher angle. Oops. I cut the tree off by accident. Okay, I guess I'll have to forgo having a tree on that side. And we'll just have one on this side if I can successfully cut it without cutting it out. So if you remember when you're fussy cutting to turn your paper, that helps a lot. So you don't accidentally cut into your images or your details. Just kind of let the paper do the walking. And that makes much better fussy cut images. I cut a lot of magazine images, and sometimes it's not always that easy because those papers are so thin to make them go around like this, but oops. Okay. This is a very curly Q house. Let me see what is going on here and how I can cut it so I don't chop that off. Okay. All right. So let's see here. I'll try to cut this little tree without cutting its leaves off. Alrighty. That's part of it. This part, I don't know. All right. Let's do the inside here, and then we should be finished. I'll just ink it around the edges, and we can put it on top. And then we'll have 3 panels. And then we can do some further decorating of them. I'll have to see what I have that I can use. Not too shabby. So, this little guy in his house. Kind of thinking like maybe he is looking out over his house, but I can't really put that too far off because then it will mess up the tree. Okay, the mushrooms goes on there nice. But I still feel like there should be something else. And I don't really have anything else. Okay. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with the house, and it'll look like he's kind of looking over his house. And we can put the mushroom in the back if we want, but I don't think we need it. So let me glue this really quick. Now you know why I always tell Martha we have the same kind of desks. We work amongst the chaos is what I say. I work amongst the chaos. Okay, so I'm going to put this little house, which is so cute, right here for Mr. Gnome, because that's his gnome home. That's his gnome home. Okay, so we have 3. I usually like to stop at 3, but so I think I am going to stop at 3. So let me glue this one on. Of course. That is really cute. So what I will do is I will cover the back, and I'm going to try, and I'll either use the rest of the gnome papers, or I will use some other type of plain paper that will match, like a green or something that'll have leaves on it. But let me show you real quick after this glitter glue dries how this little thing folds up, so you guys can see. Let me put a little bit more glue here, and that way we will know everything is glued down. One reason why I like using art glitter glue also is because it dries pretty quickly, and you don't have to wait so long for it to dry, especially when you're doing a project like this. So now we have the 3 pieces attached to the fabric. So I will leave a tail at the end, and then what you can do is you can just fold it like this and like this. So it will have paper on the back so that you don't have to see this ugly ribbon, and or the gluing. So it'll have paper on the back to cover the back sides out. Then it'll have a tail. And so what you can do with this then is you can either, as I mentioned earlier, hang it, or you can put it in your journal as like a special thing that you would put in a pocket or in a tuck spot. You could even do it for the cover if you were doing a fall or a gnome themed journal. And I think it just really looks cute and fun. I'm going to go back in and probably go around the images with some black so that they kind of stand out a little bit better. And I will also maybe add some things like this one. I think it would be cute to have maybe some stars up here because he's kind of looking in this direction. So he could have some stars. And then on this one, I think I'm going to put some leaves to kind of cover up this where the mushroom stopped. And I may put a few leaves or something, flower or something on this one. So that is what I wanted to share with you all today. So it's either a flip-flop insert for your junk journal if you're doing a fall one, or as I mentioned, you can use it to hang if you'd like. So the reason I've only chosen to do 3 is I usually work in odd numbers. So I hope that you learned something and you enjoyed this little project. I've been on here an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and end the live for now. Thank you so much for those of you that stuck it out with me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you soon. Bye, kitty. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.